This is Owen. Owen is having a terrible morning. His alarm didn't go off, his coffee spilled on his shirt, the traffic is worse than usual, and his manager sent a pointed email before 9. By the time he sits down at his desk, he's already decided today is ruined. He's tense, he's reactive, every small thing that follows feels like further proof. Owen is not a victim of his circumstances. He is a victim of his response to them. Stoicism is a school of philosophy founded in Athens around 300 BC by Zeno of Citium. It was later developed by the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, the playwright Seneca, and the former slave Epictetus, 3 people from vastly different stations in life who arrived at the same core idea, that the quality of a life is determined not by what happens to you, but by what you do with what happens to you. The central framework Stoics lived by is called the Dichotomy of control. Epictetus laid it out plainly in the handbook Enchiridion. Some things are within our power, he wrote, and some things are not. Within our power are our judgments, our intentions, our responses. Outside our power is everything else: the weather, other people's behavior, the traffic, the email. Owen's spilled coffee is outside his control. His story about what it means for the rest of his day is entirely within it. The Stoics weren't teaching people to suppress emotion or pretend that hard things don't hurt. They were teaching something more precise, that between any event and your response to it, there is a gap. And in that gap lives your actual freedom. Aurelius returned to this idea repeatedly in his private journals, known as meditations, reminding himself that the obstacle in the path becomes the path itself when met with the right disposition. Owen doesn't need a better morning. He needs a longer gap between what happened and what he decides it means. The spilled coffee is already done. What isn't decided yet is whether it takes the rest of the day with it. Stoicism isn't about being cold or unaffected. It's about being precise about where your energy actually goes. Most of the things that ruin a day were never powerful enough to ruin it on their own. They needed your full cooperation to do it. The practice isn't complicated. It's just a question, asked in the gap. Is this within my control? If yes, respond. If no, release. Not because the hard thing doesn't matter, but because how you carry it determines everything that comes next.